In the world of K-pop, major shifts never happen quietly. They always begin with a whisper, a subtle sign, a tiny movement that fans catch long before the industry does. And in December 2025, all eyes have turned once again to one name, Jungkook. After completing his military service earlier in the year, Jungkook has slowly but steadily stepped back into the public eye, not through flamboyant announcements or bold declarations, but through quiet, calculated moves that have ignited massive speculation throughout the fandom. Fans believe something big is coming, something that has the potential to redefine 2026 for both Jungkook and BTS. The question is, what exactly is he preparing? For weeks now, subtle clues have begun to surface. Changes in his schedule, increased privacy from HYBE, a sudden spike in digital activity, and whispers from insiders hinting that Jungkook is involved in something large-scale. Nothing has been confirmed, but that has only fueled the fire, because when it comes to Jungkook, even silence makes noise. Jungkook's re-entry into the entertainment industry after military service has been nothing short of fascinating. Instead of making a flashy return, he chose to ease back into the spotlight through simpler, more personal content, live streams, casual updates, and small mentions from fellow BTS members. But to fans who know him well, nothing Jungkook does is ever simple. The first sign came when Jungkook made a brief, understated appearance during a BTS-related meeting at HYBE in late November. Eagle-eyed fans spotted him carrying a laptop, headphones, and what appeared to be a portable recording device. For many idols, this could be normal. For Jungkook, this is a signal. Jungkook has always been someone who works silently, disappearing for long periods only to return with fully formed masterpieces. His track record speaks for itself. 7, 3D, Standing Next to You, Golden, and collaborations that continue to dominate global charts years later. So when Jungkook moves quietly, the world has learned to pay attention. Fans believe that his soft comeback behavior is not an accident, but a strategy, a way of preparing the ground for something far bigger. If there is one thing that never lies in the digital age, it is data. And Jungkook's numbers in late 2025 are painting a very specific picture. Despite having no new releases, no tour, and no formal promotions, Jungkook became the first Korean soloist in history to surpass 10 billion streams on Spotify. This achievement isn't just impressive, it's unheard of. Industry experts say milestones like these usually come right before a major rollout. Why? Because labels see the surge and respond with strategic timing, but Jungkook's case is even more interesting. Streaming spikes for tracks like Standing Next to You and 7 occurred simultaneously with rumors of comeback preparations. Even his older performances on YouTube began trending again for no apparent reason, suggesting fan curiosity and renewed interest are rising at the perfect moment. In K-pop, digital spikes rarely happen organically. Something is brewing, and fans know it. Another major reason fans believe Jungkook is preparing something big is the revival of an old rumor, a massive solo world tour scheduled for 2026. While HYBE has never confirmed anything, an entertainment outlet recently reported that internal discussions about venue options for a top-tier global act had intensified, and many insiders believe that act is Jungkook. Cities like Los Angeles, Tokyo, London, Paris, Sydney, Jakarta, Bangkok, and Sao Paulo were mentioned in speculative lists circulating online. Some media outlets even referred to the tour as the largest solo K-pop tour ever attempted. Of course, rumors must be taken with caution, but in the world of Jungkook, rumors often grow from small truths. Fans have noted that Jungkook's workout routine, vocal training, and subtle schedule adjustments all align with tour preparation. Even the timing, early 2026 after BTS completes group obligations, seems perfect. The possibility of Jungkook embarking on the biggest solo tour from any Korean artist ever is not just exciting, it's believable. Normally, when rumors about a massive project spread online, HYBE reacts quickly, either denying them or redirecting attention. But this time, HYBE has remained unusually silent. TO fans, silence is not just silence. Silence is a strategy. HYBE knows the power of letting anticipation
grow.
And with Jungkook, Anticipation turns into global conversation. Every hour the company refuses to comment is another hour the fandom speculates, theorizes, and spreads the story across social media. Some believe HYBE's silence is a confirmation in disguise. Others think it's part of a grander rollout plan for BTS as a whole. Either way, the lack of response has only intensified the belief that Jungkook is preparing something monumental. Whether it is a new solo album, a global tour, a surprise collaboration, or even groundwork for the next BTS comeback. One of the biggest sources of speculation surrounding Jungkook in December 2025 comes from an unexpected place. His Wever Slevs, TO the casual viewer. These broadcasts look like friendly hangouts. Jungkook cooking, chatting, playing music, or simply relaxing after a long day. But to ARMY, who analyze every detail, these lives contain patterns, hints, and tiny breadcrumbs. Take, for instance, his 6-hour live earlier this month. Fans noticed Jungkook casually mentioning he had been working on something exciting. The way he said he missed performing live on stage. His statement, "One day, I want to do a concert again." His unusually playful grin whenever fans asked about future music. These are small things, but Jungkook's fandom is trained. He rarely reveals something directly, yet he also rarely speaks without purpose. Even his environment was full of hints. A microphone placed in the corner of the room, a laptop open to what looked like a DAW, digital audio workstation, a notebook with scribbles that fans believe were lyrics. Was it intentional? Was it accidental? Only Jungkook knows, but to fans it mattered. Every moment felt like a puzzle piece. It wasn't just what he said, it was what he didn't say. The pauses, the shy smiles, the moments where he looked like he wanted to say more but held back. These subtleties have convinced thousands of fans that Jungkook is in the middle of a creative process, one he cannot talk about yet, but one that is clearly shaping the early months of 2026. The speculation intensified when K-media insiders began dropping vague hints about a major project involving one of HYBE's top global artists. No names were mentioned, and no details were revealed, just a repeated whisper across multiple sources. Something big is happening behind the scenes. One entertainment columnist claimed that HYBE had recently reserved several high-level production studios between November and January, studios commonly used for global album preparation or major video projects. Another insider suggested that the company was quietly increasing security around certain parts of their building, a move that usually occurs during confidential recordings. And most interestingly, a well-known staff member posted on social media, "Working on something that will make the world scream soon." The post was deleted an hour later, but the timing aligned perfectly with Jungkook's increased appearances at HYBE. Fans put the pieces together. Even if the clues weren't fully confirmed, the pattern felt too strong to ignore. This wasn't just speculation anymore. It was a coordinated rise in industry noise, all pointing toward Jungkook as the center of gravity.